Yo, what is going on, my fellas? It's your boy DyeItTight here, bringing you guys our BBL Season 3 Week 4 battle. We're going up against the Kansas City Kingdra and Clutch. Sometimes in the Kansas City there's Kingdras. Wow, that was, I don't know, I can't talk. So, yeah, so we're going up against Clutch and his team, which is Arceus Dark, Aegislash, Zero Aura, Como, Xatu, Donphan, Mega Slowbro, Audino, Garbodor, and Shinati. So, the team we have brought, we got Supply 100%, Arceus Fairy, with the Pixie Plate, of course, Judgment, Earth Power, Calm Mind, and Recover. Then we have Dog Tip, our Druddigon, holding the Rocky Helmet with Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Toxic, and Stealth Rock. Next we have Nike, our Victini, with Grass EMC, with Blue Flare, Psychic, Energy Ball, and U-Turn. Then we have Cat, our Lilligant, holding the Leftovers with Quiver Dance, HP Ground, Quiver Dance, and Synthesis. Then we have Playboy, our Mega Lopunny, with Return, High Jump, Kick, Quick Attack, and Fake Out. And last but not least, we have Sirio, our Oricorio, with Leftovers with Revelation Dance, Hurricane, Defog, and Roost. So, getting into the battle, you can see he's brought Donphan, Arceus, Dark, Aegislash, Zero Aura, Slowbro, and Garbodor. So, my lead's pretty obvious. It's just going to be Victini. Not really afraid of any one thing that he can go for. As he leads off with Donphan, I'm like, oh, he's just going to get rocks up. And I'm not too afraid of rocks. I needed defog for spike stacking from Garbodor, which I was kind of afraid of. But yeah, I'm just going to leave Victini. I'm going to go ahead and click Energy Ball. And you're going to see I'm just going to do so much damage. As, again, I think he's getting up his rocks here. I don't think he ever attacks. He does just get up his rocks. And right here, I'm going to click Psychic. Because I expect something like Garbodor to come in. So I kind of want to take advantage of that. But actually, he just goes hard in Arceus Dark. I'm like, okay, this is a defensive Arceus Dark. I was like, weird. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Arceus Fairy here. As I'm going to come to find out he is going to have the Toxic, which is unfortunate, but he misses, which is very fortunate. So I'm like, sweet. So I click Earth Power here. Actually, because I was expecting Garbodor or Aegislash and I didn't want them to come in for free. So now I'm just going to click Judgment because I don't want Slowbro to get anything set up as he goes into Garbodor. And I'm like, okay. He's doing a lot of switching right now, which is, I appreciate it. But, I love Judgment. I appreciate the switching because I'm just getting chip on everything. As I click Earth Power here expecting, him to get up a layer of Spike or something, because I think his goal is to try to hazard stack me. As he's just going to get up a layer of Toxic Spikes, and I'm like, yep, okay. I was like, I have Oricorio on the back. It kind of comes in on just about anything. As I'm going to click, do I click Calm Mind here? Oh, no, I just click Earth Power. Because Arceus Fairy kind of wins anything right here just by attacking what's in front of it, as he switches out Mega Frank again. And now he goes into Aegislash as I click Judgment. And I'm like, okay, so he does not have the best switch-ins to Arceus Fairy. Garbodor is now under half. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch out Arceus. And I'm gonna go into Druddigon, expecting him to go for a Gyro Ball or an Iron Head, because I assumed he would want to attack the thing in front of him, but he actually sets up Sub, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. He is Toxic Spikes Sub Aegislash. I'm like, huh, okay. So now Dog Tip's gonna get a little hurt, and he clicks King Shield. As I'm just gonna fire off an Earthquake. So now he's Sub Protect with Toxic Spikes, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of oh, did not mean to hit my drawer that hard. I just had my leg up on it. So Dog Tip's gonna be hurt by the poison. I'm gonna be able to outspeed it and click Earthquake. As you're gonna see, the stance change is going to come out, so he is going to click an attack. He can click Shadow Ball here. as you're going to see how much that's going to do. But good thing I'm only taking 12% from poison, but that doesn't mean I'm going to die to the next turn of poison, as he is just going to click King Shield. And I'm like, alright, I am annoyed with this Aegislash. I'm going to get my revenge on this thing, for sure. As again, he just gets to click Earthquake, as I click Earthquake into a King Shield, sagging this thing off. And I could have got my rocks up here, but my game plan is to go into Oricorio and get Hazards off, which is big for my team. Is that big for those T-spikes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my defog off as he's gonna click Shadow Ball. As you're gonna see, Shadow Ball is gonna do a lot. So I was just sending a message. As you're gonna see, Shadow Ball is gonna do so much, and I almost clicked Roost or switched out, but that wasn't real. Oh wait, did I click Roost there? Nah, I didn't. I just wanted Chip because I didn't think Roost was useful. I thought also he would predict it. I could have gone Victini, which would have been crazy, but I just wanted to get Chip on this thing. I know he doesn't have. Oh, and he sets up a sub, and I'm like, ugh. I was like, oh, this thing's so annoying. I was like, I'm gonna get revenge on this thing. I kept sitting there thinking, I'm gonna destroy this thing. I already know it's coming. So I'm gonna click Revelation Dance here. I really need to break his sub, as I am gonna get a crit. I don't know if the crit mattered. It might have been a roll to break it. I don't remember. But he is going to switch and go for Shadow Ball. So all I've seen is Shadow Ball, Sub Protect. So I'm going to go into Victini here. Because now that he's under 50, Victini kills, or a little bit over 50. Victini kills with Blue Flare. So I'm going to go ahead and click Blue Flare as he's going to click King Shield. Like, he's kind of in a spot where he does just kind of need to pick one. Sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and click U-turn here. As he's up 6-4 right now, and I'm like, oh god. So he goes into Sauron here. Actually, I clicked Blue Flare here. I didn't think he had the best switch-ins. I didn't know for sure that Arashi Stark was defensive. I just kind of assumed. And right here, I wanted to click U-turn on the Toxic. But in the case of Judgment, I had to go into my Arceus as he misses another Toxic. And I'm like, oh my god. So I just get a... I think I just click Calm Mind here, because he never lets this thing go down. That's exactly what I do. I go ahead and click Calm Mind. And I'm like, Arceus. As now I just get a Judgment. And he's going to go back into Aegislash. And I'm going to click Earth Power right away. You get to see how much that does. That does so much. It's going to bring him down to about 1%. Not 1%, like 3%. As you're going to see his last move is actually Gyro Ball. I'm like, damn, that's going to do a lot because he's in Blade form. That actually does just under 50. And I'm like, wait. Hold up, this is perfect. He only has 8 Gyro Balls. He has 7 left. I was like, it's revenge time. So I'm going to see here. I'm going to spam Recover on this thing. I think I need +2 to win the game. As he's going to click Gyro Ball again. And I'm like, ooh. I was like, I'm getting back a lot of HP. Like, I'm getting back 10 to 15 HP. I think because I'm at 125. Go ahead and recover again. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna spam recover on this thing. And I said I was gonna get my revenge on this thing, and it's revenge time. I know he would have got, if he had a toxic against me, he would easily be winning this fight. But I was thinking, if Arceus can stall out this, his last move is Shadow Ball. So that means that Shadow Ball won't be doing enough. I'll be at almost a full HP. I'll be at full HP. So now, again, speaking of full HP, I'm at full HP, so now I just get to break his sub for free. I don't really need to predict around. I don't think I need, I forgot at this point, I don't remember if I needed +1 or +2 to win. But yeah, he should can go for Gyro Ball, and I'm like, alright, even a crit Gyro Ball, like, doesn't hurt, doesn't kill me. It would hurt, but it's not gonna kill me. You would need 2 crits in a row. So I am gonna go ahead and just keep healing on this thing, as I'm just waiting for him to run out. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep recovering up on this thing, as he's gonna keep clicking Gyro Ball. So again, I expect a sub here again. I don't really care. Arash's Fairy is here. Got 5 kills last week. I think it's at 1 right now. I think it's at 1. I think it has killed. It killed Donphan. Yep. We're still down 4-5. He's gonna actually make the call and click King Shield here, which is not something I want to predict around. I don't want him to be able to get a free Gyro Ball on my Calm Mind, predicting him to King Shield. My safe play is always click Earth Power. I literally lose nothing by clicking Earth Power. Again, it's the no drawback play. I can't let him get up behind a sub and do shenanigans with me, because then I would take 2 Gyro Balls, and then I got just recover spam again. It's just not worth it. So he is going to take the damage, as he's going to stance change and click Gyro Ball. And and again, we're doing this fast, so there's no real, this isn't like a timer strategy. This is literally just PP stall. Again, I think around this point there's still like 40 minutes left in the game. So again, no one's timer stalling. This is just quick clicking of buttons. The stall is on my side, though. So yeah, he does click Shadow Ball here, and I'm like, this is what dreams are made of. So he does get the Speed F drop, and I'm like, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna click Earth Power here. He's just gonna get the Speed F drop, which is unfortunate, but that makes up for one of the toxic misses. As now he's gonna go into Edge, which is Zero Aura. I'm like, I live any Z move, and I forget that it gets Iron Tail, and he's going to Corkscrew Crash me, and I'm like, damn, Zero Aura is so strong. Zero Aura is going to just be able to click Z Iron Tail against me. It just doesn't get to run adamant. And Arceus Fairy is not that bulky. Just kidding. Arceus Fairy lives on 10 HP. It was not a roll. I get to throw off a Judgment. And Arceus Fairy gets to pick up its 3rd kill. And I'm like, wow. So now he goes into Slowbro. And I'm so fine with sacking off Arceus Fairy. I cannot let this thing get a Calm Mind up, because then my only hope is critting it, and it's Mega Slowbro, so it cannot be crit. And Judgment's going to do a lot to it. I don't actually win the Calm Mind War, because he'll more than likely be Psyshock. So I'm going to go ahead and throw off Judgment, as I'm going to do over 50%, as he's going to click Calm Mind here, and I'm like, okay, thank God. He clicks Calm Mind, so Arceus Fairy gets to reave another day. As I just click Judgment, and that thing goes down. as now he goes into his own Arceus Dark, and I'm pretty sure his Arceus Dark is faster because I'm like no speed Arceus Fairy. As he is faster, he clicks Toxic, which is super funny because if he just attacked me, he would have killed me, and he would have still had this monster of a threat. So, kind of funny. Many wows. I think Mega Lopunny at this point still just kind of won. I did get lucky with the Toxic misses, but it changed the game a lot. I can't even say it didn't change the game. But I felt like my team still had it in the back. Once I got Aegis/Weekend, once I got Garbodor Weekend, Lilligant kind of just won. So yeah, I'm going to go into Nike, and I'm just going to click Psychic, and your new Britain Rockruffs are going to move to 3-1. Again, those two 10% misses, that's make up for the crit, or sorry, the miss of the miss on against Lele. So we're 3-1. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, slap the like button, make sure to subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next week. Peace.